Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Peyton, and today we're going to be talking about the alto sax and going above our C and using our register key. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Right, so we're going to go ahead and start with our quick review of our first three notes that we're going to go ahead and start playing, which is going to be our G, our A, and our B. Just using our first three fingers, we're going to play our G, our A, and our B, starting with our G, which is 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and move up to A, which is going to be our 1 and 2. And finally, we're going to move up to our B, which is just 1. Now that we got our first three notes, let's go ahead and play a quick, tiny mini scale using those three notes. Now we're going to go ahead and move to our next note, which is going to be a C. This is right before we're going to start using our register key. Now for C, we're just going to be using our middle finger. So skip 1 and then just 2. Now this is whenever we're going to go ahead and move upwards to D. But to get to D, we need to do a little bit of special stuff, which is where we're going to start using our register key, which is on the back, this tiny little key off to the side. It's like a little claw kind of thing. It's like a little crab claw. And we're going to go ahead and when we place our thumb there, we want our thumb kind of splitting a little bit so that we're able to press that key. Now, whenever we're saying that we're using our register key, we're referring to that key using our thumb and pressing down. Now, to play our next note from C going to D, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pressing down 1, 2, and 3, and then in our right hand, we're going to start engaging our right hand with 1, 2, and 3. It's very simple. But so that we can play our upper octave, which is just a fancy word for higher up, same note, we're going to be using our register key. It's going to sound like this. Now take a quick moment and think about some observations whenever we're playing our D. Now that you had a little bit of time to think, let's think about this. Whenever we're pressing down more keys in our instrument of any kind, what we're naturally going to deal with is resistance. Because we're pressing down more keys, we don't have enough space for the air to go out, so it's giving it a more direct path and a longer path to go down to make our lower notes or higher whenever we're playing the octave up. When we're pressing down all these keys, it gives us some resistance. And so what we need to focus on is giving it a little bit of back resistance. We're going to engage our lower core, and we're going to go ahead and blow right on through. Take a moment and notice the difference in tone and quality between these two notes, a C and a D. A C is just one finger pressed down, so it's going to be pretty open. Now, notice what happens whenever I press down all three on both hands and our register key to play our D. If we can think about it a little bit, we notice that our tones are just a little bit different, and that's just because we got more keys pressed down. That's going to give us a little bit more resistance. So it's key that whenever we're moving upwards or downwards in certain situations, we need to focus on giving just a little bit more support so that we get the same sound no matter what note we're playing, either that be a C, a D, or anything in between. Now, when we're focusing on our upper octave and using our higher notes, it's really simple to think about it in our lower octave plus the register key. So whenever we play a low D, we're just pressing 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. And then playing the octave up is the same idea, but we're pressing down our register key. The same idea can be said about going from our C to our D and then to E lifting up, which sounds like this. All right, Next, we're going to go ahead and go from our G, which is 1, 2, 3 lower, and we're going to slowly step up, going all the way up to our E. So just a quick review, we got 3, then stepping up from G, we got A, 1 and 2, B, which is just 1, C, which is just 2, D, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the register key, and then E, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 in the register key. It sounds like this. All right, now that we've learned our notes and going above our register key, now let's look at a piece of music that has these ideas in it, and let's practice on our own to see how we can challenge ourselves going above the register key. This is an excerpt out of the Standard Excellence book for alto saxophone players, titled Erie Canal Capers, number 58. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video today.